You know what, I'm going to say it if no one else will. Nigeria is the most failed country on the planet. Last night, over 200 civilians were murdered in the northern part of the country by armed gunmen who just invaded a village and killed everyone in it. All of the civilians, all of the children, all of the women just got shot dead. People moved from house to house and just started shooting them. And this is really bad. 200 people, this should be main breaking news, stuff we've never seen before. But guess what? In Nigeria, this is just another day. This happens literally every single week. This is the only country on the planet where hundreds of civilians are killed every single day by armed terrorist groups, and it doesn't even make the news. Not to mention, in Nigeria, you'll just drive up the road and there'll be dead bodies on the side of it from people who've been killed in car accidents, and the bodies just haven't been picked up. And guess what? If you stop to check the body, the police will arrest you and say that you've killed the person. Everyone in Nigeria knows it. It's the most failed country on the planet. The best thing anyone in Nigeria ever dreams of doing is leaving and going to a different country. That is everyone in Nigeria's dream, is to leave Nigeria, and everyone knows it. Look, I mean, I'm not even going to say the people from Nigeria are very nice, because every Nigerian in my comments just has a go at me. And I bet if you read the comments on this video, it'll just be Nigerians having a go at me saying, "You don't know nothing about our country. This is fake news. We loved you." Nigerians, a message to you. Maybe start trying to fix your own country before you start trying to fix our opinions on your country. Then maybe we'd have better opinions of it. Hundreds of people are killed every single day. And for some reason, your government and military is unable to stop it. The only country in the world where it happens. This is embarrassing. Nigeria, what the hell are you doing?
So this American man is furious about the ongoing genocide in Nigeria. You know, that's the word they don't want us to use in Nigeria. They say it's a terrorist attack, it's bandit attack. This is ethnic cleansing, or you better call it genocide. Yesterday, some of us woke up to start seeing horrifying news of yet another terrorist attack in Kwara State. In fact, I just want to read the explanation of my favorite writer in Nigeria. He's a professor in USA, professor of journalism, at Tennessee University, if I'm not mistaken. Now, he explained how the whole thing happened, and after explanation, as you would expect, the government officials in Kwara State started calling him. So this is how Farouk Oregi puts it. Boko Haram terrorists murder 170 people in my backyard. I'm using the last ounce of energy left in me to type this. A rural community in Kwara State's Kaima local government, which is a close geographic, congenial, historical and cultural cousin to my own Barutin local government, is bleeding from an unspeakably sanguinary terrorist assault that has so far claimed the lives of at least 170 people and counting. People familiar with what happened in the village of Woro in Kayama local government said the bloodbath started yesterday evening and continued into the morning hours of today, as at the time he made this publication. He said the trigger for the mass massacre was the decision of the district head of the village by the name of Alhaji Salihu Omar to inform authorities of a letter the community received from the terrorists, stating that they would be coming to preach in the village at an unspecified date. It's to preach murder, to preach ethnic cleansing, and to preach Christian genocide, nothing more. The village head suspected that the terrorists, known to locals as Mahmouda, were up to no good. So he did what all law-abiding people would do, report to the security forces. It turned out, however, that the terrorists appeared to have informants among the security forces. The village head reported to, they have informants among the security forces. The village head reported to. At least that's what the people believe. The terrorists were incensed that the village head had the temerity to report them to the security forces and decided to go on a mass murdering spree in retaliation. It's not the first time that Mahmouda terrorists have done such a thing in that community. You could imagine. You could imagine that. They not only murdered, they also burned homes and kidnapped people using the personal SUV of the village head, whose whereabouts are still unknown as of the time of writing, but he has updated that the village head has been found. The photos of slaughtered and mutilated bodies of innocent men, women, children that, according to him, my people shared with me have immobilized me and will probably haunt me for days. In previous weeks, They massacred hundreds of innocents on the Niger state side of Bogu in the most brutal way imaginable. What kinds of homicidal beasts spill innocent blood just for the hell of it? The government must act to stop this insensate cruelty once and for all. Security must be beefed up across the entire Bogu area, from Kebbi through Niger to Kwara. Just in case the screwdriver salesman who feeds right-wing American stories about Christian genocide is tempted to use Google to verify that the innocent murdered in Bogu are Christians, they are Muslims, all that should worry anyone who makes even the slightest pretense to humanity. So we are yet to find out, the number of people that were murdered. So this is happening just 2 days or a day after America sent some of their troops to assist Nigerian security forces. So these guys are kind of maybe calling Donald Trump's bluff, or calling American troops bluff, to come and do what they can, to come and do their worst. So when we tell people that Nigeria needs external forces to help in fighting against terrorism, we need these external forces that have the right device, right ammunition to contend these people. The equipments we have in this country is not enough, and these terrorists are getting external help. Imagine, according to this Farouk Oregi's write-up, that these terrorists have informants in the military, they have informants in the police, everywhere. They are littered everywhere. The former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, his son is facing terrorism charges. He's in a DSS custody now. They took him to court. Tomorrow he'll be out and walking free. So there are a lot of politicians in the north. I'm not saying the south. I'm not saying in the south. Majorly in the north. That's the problem. The problem Nigeria has always have and continue to have is politicians from the north. I say it with my full chest. The problem this country continues to have till tomorrow is politicians from the north. If there is a way of stopping these northern politicians from ever getting close to power, Nigeria will be better. Because most of these politicians are the ones funding and fueling terrorism. So this is how you preach a sermon from Quran. Maybe you say you are coming to preach. What are you going to preach? They are Muslims. The people they kill, they are Muslims. Farouk Oregi made it clear. Even though they are Christians, no one deserves to die. No human being alive in this country deserves to, whether you're a traditionalist, a Christian, or whatever. You want to come and preach. And the man alerted security forces because they know these guys are bloodthirsty human beings. And the security officials, told them that the village head has reported them. And then, because the security officials also are complicit to this genocide, to this a heinous crime, they told them. Till today, we are yet to hear and get the name of the person who ordered the military to leave that, I think, is girls' secondary school in Niger State, and they left, and these bandits went and kidnapped those girls. Even as we have the Minister of Defense, Ibrahim Musa, he is yet to give us the name. The House of Senate asked him to provide the name. I think it's 1 month after now, 2 months after he is appointed the Minister of Defense. We are yet to get the name of the person. The police is complicit. Most of the people in the police, the high-ranking police officers, they are terrorists. High-ranking military officers, they are terrorists. Governors from the north, some of them are terrorists. House of Rep members, they are terrorists. Senators from the north, they are terrorists. This is just how how to put it in the right context, so that you will know as a foreigner or as a Nigerian what is happening in this country. Until we address it this way and present it this way, this country will continue to be like a banana republic, a kangaroo court, where anything just happens. Somebody can just come and do anything and go. Can you imagine? Now I saw a video of the Kwara State Governor Abdul Razak going to meet President Bola Tinubu to intimate him, or debrief him. Debrief him of what? What is it debriefing the president? Is it debriefing him to let him know that such atrocity or such calamity will not happen again? No way. So Why is he not declaring state of emergency? I don't get it how a mass number of people will be unjustly murdered in a state and there will be no state of emergency. I think the only thing that could wake these governors up is for their state to be run by military, state of emergency. And I was telling somebody the other day, they said what most of these terrorists, what they deserve is brutality. I don't understand how in places like Katsina State, Kano State, Meduguri, you are releasing Boko Haram, you are raising them that they have repented. Who preached to them? What sermon did they hear? So it's time for Nigeria to take these terrorists, Nigerian and armed forces, take these terrorists headlong. When Donald Trump was talking about Christian genocide, I said it's IPOB members, trying to pull Nigeria down. He said P2B people. What is happening now? They are moving away from the north, or they are gradually entering the south. They are gradually entering Yoruba land. They will not know. Before you know it, they will outrun you. Before you know it, terrorists, and they are almost doing that, they are outrun Yoruba land, convert it to Fulani Caliphate, and then it will be plundered like they have plundered some places in the north, and they own some of these terrorists own a whole local government. Some of them, some villagers and community men are paying tax to them, and the security men are doing nothing. The only thing that will make them not to achieve that is that the southern part is more developed than the northern part. You can, in the northern part, you can enter a deep forest, and that's where people are living. Deep forest, and if you want to access this, you are going to a deep forest where that thick trees and all of that. That's where people are living. So this is where they operate. But south is more developed. It's almost impossible for you to come anywhere in the southern region where you don't have access to good road. Let's not talk about third road. You don't have access to good road. Vehicles can pass through and all that. Some of these northern places, there are some places that you don't even have good road where vehicles can pass. It's just maybe bicycle or motorcycle and all of that. So this is getting out of hand. If nothing is done now, we don't know. This is the 2026. It's just still fresh, and we are already losing count of the number of people that have already been massacred. And what we keep hearing is that the government is this, government will do this, government will do that. I think it's high time for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to allow American troops, and Donald Trump is doing well, let them deal with these terrorists ruthlessly. Deal with them. Because it seemed like the strike that took place on the 25th of December last year didn't even achieve anything. Till today, we are yet to see the dead bodies of people that died, the terrorists that died as a result of that strike. So I think maybe the strike missed its target, or it was just an effort in futility. We need more strikes that will specifically target these terrorists, their hideouts, and we need to see the result of it. Not this one we have searched, we have refreshed in the media everywhere. We couldn't even see anything. We are left with speculation on our own, individual speculation. Okay, it hit their stronghold. We see a lot of write-ups, a lot of article writers. He hit their stronghold, he hit their house, he hit their this and that and that. This makes sense. Till then, we hope that